Und damit willkommen wieder zurück zu einer weiteren Aufnahme zu Everspace 2 mit dem Kanonenboot. Da. Da war das Hauptquest. Ah, ich wollte doch Minen. Mining betreiben. Wie war das nochmal? Ressourcen. Genau. Reines Baromit. Suchen wir uns das erstmal den atorischen Bruch auf. Nachdem wir das Hauptquest hier erledigt haben. Ich merke gerade, dass mein Waschlappen wahnsinnig trocken geworden ist. Es ist so warm. Es ist einfach zu warm. Aber Wasser ist ja in der Nähe. Fickt doch einer den Hamster durch die Wand. Ja. Oh.
Should be able to help reestablish that encrypted link to our guy on the inside.
Stimmt, die Geschichte war's.
Hey, Tammy, you read me?
I've been briefed by the commissioner and I'm standing by. You know what to do?
Ghost?
We'll tackle the surface fleet first, and then you'll let us into the hangars. And, it's nice to hear your voice again. At least now I can act like myself around you.
We need to act quick. I think security might be onto me. I'm worried they might suspect me after your last visit, and that my movements have been monitored.
I understand. The commissioner will be here shortly, and you'll be in safe hands.
Schilder aufgeschaltet, das Ziele zerstören und mal einsetzen. Zerstöre 50% aller Geschütztürme und markiere Insus an der Oberfläche. Das soll einfach sein. Ghost-Hilfe mit dem Hacking. So, was nehmen wir dann als Wumme? Oh, den Taubenschlag.
Hey, take it easy. The objective here is to ground the mining fleet, but we don't want to hurt any civilian miners. They've got nothing to do with this.
I'm good with that. You just bring down the shields and I'll do the rest.
Seems to be working. Shame we can only do one at a time, but this is still doable.
It's a cinch. On to the next.
Die haben deutlich aufgerüstet mit den Geschütztürmen.
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, you want to play the hero? But I know you're no better than any mercenary. Name your price.
Ghost lenkt die Leute für mich ab. Wie schön.
Entertain the idea. At least if there's anyone on board, it's a soft landing.
We have detected the activities of a saboteur.
They're onto us. Better hurry this up before they
Aufgeflogen? Ich bomb hier gerade fröhlich die ganzen anderen. Wir sind aufgeflogen. Ja, nee.
You have that Roslyn arrogance, all right. If only I could harness that loyalty and obedience from you also. There's that Roslyn name again. You guys certainly get around.
I can't get into it right now.
Ach, Jungs. Das ist das Schöne am Gunship. Ich kann halt einzelne Ziele wahnsinnig schnell zerstören. Da hängt der Bomber ein bisschen hinterher. Weil nur 2 Geschütze. Dafür aber halt jede Menge Raketen, ne? Lande mal. Ich muss ja nicht jeden umlegen. Auch wenn Ghost den ganzen bombt. Schöne Scheiße. Ja, okay, dann konzentrieren wir uns mit der Mauer halt nur auf die Frachtflieger. Nicht auf mir
It's a
landen.
good thing the elite squad aren't here.
Hey man, don't be tempting fate by even mentioning their name. That's a jinx.
Well, jinx or not, Blakemore probably has got eyes on us now. We best watch out.
Ja, komm schon. So. Einmal noch. Ach, der war hier gerade unter mir, der Frachter. Kiste.
That was all of them from what I can see. So now we ransom GMB for the codes to remove the malware, right?
No, that wasn't the plan, actually. But why don't you just transfer me those codes in case we need a bargaining chip?
I don't really see the benefit of this exercise if we're not squeezing them for every credit they got.
The greater good? Hey, I really had no idea you had ulterior motives in all this.
Come on, aren't we all in it for the filthy lucre at the end of the day?
This is really not a good time to start arguing about all this. Why don't we just pick up this discussion later?
Hey, you know I'm kidding around, right? Lighten up.
Nein, warum?
Do you really believe that this pathetic demonstration will hinder my plans?
Blakemore, you know perfectly well what will happen if you go after that comet.
Who do you think you are to intrude in our affairs? Ordering mining fleet to override safety mechanisms for immediate launch.
Was?
Yes, sir.
Super.
With the disruptions to the mainframes, the ships will be unable to launch with success. They will very likely crash.
Hive, see if you can get me to broadcast directly to the miners' channel so we can warn them.
Their channels are blocked.
Ja, Blakemore zerstört lieber seine Flotte anstatt... Jo. Also wenn die anderen Sensoren haben, lassen sie es.
You just ordered innocents to their deaths. Those miners had nothing to do with the politics involved.
If you become a pawn, you become part of the game. Once they signed the G&B contract, they signed away their right to exist beyond what I tell them to do. Dude, I really want to kill this guy now.
We'll let the commissioner take care of him her way. Right now, we need to concentrate on making sure that fleet stays grounded. And for that, we need to get inside and destroy their equipment. Okay, Tammy. We've disabled the mining craft. Can you get us in so we can wreck the Viridium mining drills?
I've opened the first door for you, but I'm not sure what more I can do. They're on to me. My clearance has been revoked. Looks like my time is up.
We need to get you out of there right away, before they get their hands on you. Ghost, can you manage an extraction and bring Tammy safely back to base?
You got it. Tammy, get to the dock ASAP.
Sorry your cover got blown, Tammy.
At least I got to do some damage beforehand. Was the moment I'd been waiting for.
Oh, hier drin haben sie noch mehr Schiffe. Warum auch nicht? Das ist GMB.
I would suggest deploying a drone, since you have favored them so much of late.
Well, nothing works better for getting into those unreachable places. Gotta get through this other door. There's not much more I'll be able to do.
Der Container sieht bewegbar aus. Ja, er ist bewegbar. Was sagt man
I have to
dazu?
admire your ingenuity to an extent. You're not so different from my Roslyn at all.
Admit it, Blakemore. Seeing your plans go up in smoke must sting a little.
A small setback. All this equipment, miners included, can be replaced in a short time.
Wartungstunnel.
That did the job.
Mag ja schön und gut sein, dass die Leute ja alle ihre Rechte weg rationalisiert haben, aber was bringt einem das ganze Geld von GMB, wenn man tot ist? Das ist nur ein Schwachsinn. Das ist... Kein Mensch würde sein Leben freiwillig wegschmeißen für so eine Pfeife, nur um nur um sein Gehalt zu kriegen, das ist... Da muss man schon wirklich fanatisch hingabevoll an den Typen sein. Das ist dann schon religionsnah.
These vents are an obvious flaw in their security setup.
Wo ist der andere Knopf? Moment. Ah. Noch mehr Knöpfe? Ah, ja, okay, hier. Ah, da geht der Impuls. Kleine Sauöffnung. Lass dich benutzen. Sieht auch ein bisschen aus wie so ein mechanisches Arschloch.
Okay,
Hast du
I
GMB?
just need to steer this little guy right into one of those vents down there.
Ach du Scheiße. Oh, fuck.
Nah, I've got plenty more where that came from.
Das ist mal eigentlich herausfordernd. Ja. Schluck mich.
Vacate this area at once. Explosion imminent.
No need to tell me twice.
Okay, das heißt, ich muss das wahrscheinlich noch zweimal mehr machen.
I've been following your progress. You've done good, Mr. Roslin. I'm moving in to make a formal arrest.
Blakemore's in a bind, but he's not showing it. Let's hope he surrenders without too much fuss.
I've got him just where I want him. Now is the moment to apprehend him while he is at his weakest. It's time for the fleet to exert its authority on this matter. Your aid has been invaluable, Mr. Roslin, but you need to step aside and allow the weight of galactic law to do its work.
Well, let's see how this goes down with the locals.
Attention, this is Commissioner Hawk of the Colonial Fleet. The GNB leadership is to relinquish its position at once. This is your only warning.
I had a feeling it was you behind these nuisance incursions all along, Hawk. You are well beyond your jurisdiction and are overstepping your boundaries. Here in the DMZ, I call the shots.
Oscar Blakemore, you are to present yourself at the docking area for immediate arrest.
You have no powers here, and to prove that point, here is my authority to take you into custody.
Die Elite-Schwadron.
What's going on? Elites using wormholes? Surprise, surprise. Damn it. They seem to have received weapon upgrades too. And Ghost is gone with the mainframe disruptor. Oh, this is real bad.
Command your elite units to stand down at once.
If Commissioner falls into Blakemore's hands, nothing will stand in his way.
All systems are down.
GNB appear to have successfully disabled the Commissioner's cruiser.
This is just getting worse. One more hit and I'm done for.
Units, hold your fire. Now, whatever malicious software you hit my mining fleet with surely has reversal codes. So I'm going to ask you nicely, at first, give me the codes or the Commissioner dies, and then you die.
Don't do it, Adam.
Killing a fleet officer would really be crossing the point of no return, Blakemore. Give up while you can and end this craziness.
You are not in the position to be making demands. Your deaths will be my pleasure.
Boss, wait. Let me handle this. I believe I can persuade our visitor to hand over the codes. All I need is to jog his memory and help him set his priorities.
If it saves time, do it. I'll keep the Commissioner here as collateral.
After you, brother. Where are you taking me? Somewhere you need to see. Let's just say, Back to where it all began.
Oh oh. Ins Klonlabor. Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Haben Sie die Karte vom ersten Teil übernommen oder ist das jetzt was komplett Neues? Oder einfach nur eine Zwischensequenz? Oh. Doch ein ganz anderer Ort. Das sieht wie ein abgestürztes Kolonieschiff aus. Ich war der Meinung, das war im ersten Teil, war das ein Hangar, in den ich reinfliegen musste. Um einen Durchlauf zu beenden, wenn ich nicht gestorben bin. Und hier ist es nur ein Raumschiff? Also steckt da vielleicht noch ein bisschen mehr hinter. Aber ja, das sieht wie so ein ja, wie eins von diesen Dingern aus, die mich gejagt haben damals. Natürlich muss das deswegen Dramaturgie sein, dass ich abgeschossen werde, beziehungsweise schwer beschädigt werde in einer Cutscene, wo ich mich nicht dagegen wehren kann, weil sonst können sie die Story nicht weitererzählen, weil jeder Scheißspieler würde den Typen einfach den Arsch aufreißen.
You remember this place, right? Where we were created. Yeah, unnerving, isn't it? A proper family reunion. Why did you bring me here? I wanted to show you the handiwork of your Commissioner Hawk. She did this. Shutting down cloning facilities was a fleet directive. We are an embarrassment to keep concealed from the homeworlds. But you know that. Hawk has been using that as leverage against you, and playing you for a fool. You've been working the wrong side. You've forgotten where we belong. Our future is in the Beltigrades, and with GNB. You obviously have no understanding of what's at stake here. You can't touch the comet. It'll mean war. Millions will die. Once we have the Viridium, we can handle the Okar. I wouldn't be so sure of that. With enough of their sacred resources, we can match Okar technology. That wormhole tech was just a taste. Blakemore is a visionary. Under his leadership, the Beltigrades can be its own entity. I don't think that would serve anyone but himself. Do you want to waste your existence in obscurity? I know you, as well as I know myself. You want to be a part of this. It's in our DNA. But at what cost? We are the perfect vessels for a new era, and together we could achieve marvelous things. Being clones doesn't make us genetically superior. We might share the same DNA, but we're really nothing alike at all. It's disappointing to find you so unreceptive. We're the last, you know. All our brothers gone, dead. We could have made the perfect team. Is this how you do your bargaining? I really don't need you, you know. The virus you uploaded is only a minor setback. Let me spell this out for you. I will dismantle the life you have built, your pathetic den, and the degenerates you collected within it. Unless you hand over the codes. Let's make it easier for all of us. Don't mess with my friends!
Das überlebt er natürlich. Aber wieso hat der Klonraum bitte schön so eine Bodenluke? Das macht überhaupt keinen Sinn.
The ship's damage is critical. I strongly advise that you use the nearby repair bay.
Are you telling me this bay is still operational?
That seems to be the case.
Der Klonträger. Oh.
Repairs complete. Let's get the hell out of here while we still can.
It appears that your clone counterpart has extricated himself from his predicament and could be airborne very soon.
That was it. You blew your last chance.
Na, verpisst sich jetzt?
I may as well leave you here to rot. It's parsecs from the heart of the DMZ, and without my wormhole tech, you're as good as buried here. If you ever make it back to Cedo, you'll find nothing but ashes and dust where your base used to be. Have fun dying slowly in the knowledge that your friends will die before you.
Mein Klonbruder ist ein absolutes Arschloch.
Fast. Hive, where are we exactly?
We are currently in the Keone system, which is centered around a neutron star of the same name. The system contains several smaller planetoids and is considered uninhabitable due to the residual radiation from the resident star's relatively recent supernova. Your clone counterpart was correct in his assertion that we may be stuck, as I detect no operational jump gates here. Another means of travel will be necessary.
I was afraid you were going to say that. Carla, do you read me?
How did it go, Nama?
I need your help urgently for getting me out of where I am right now. Are there any locations close to my position where I could construct a spatial bypass?
No, not at your location. I would need a little more data. Send me some scans from other locations nearby, Toka, so I can analyze them.
Okay. I'll explore the nearby planetoids in order to get you the information you need. Can you put me through to Delia or Ben?
Adam, what's your status? Was the mission a success?
Things didn't quite pan out as expected. It seems my clone counterpart knows the base's location, and the elite squad could be headed straight for you, trying to obliterate you. The mining fleet isn't going anywhere for now. But where it all went wrong is when Hawk arrived on the scene to apprehend Blakemore, and the elites appeared out of nowhere. They've been fitted out with some kind of Okar wormhole tech. From what I can gather, that's what their mission to the Byron system was about.
What can we do? I'm not sure this place could withstand an assault.
Mount whatever defenses you can until I get back. Brief the others to make urgent preparations and muster any firepower they can. Ghost made it out with Hawk's mole Tammy, and they'll hopefully get to be with you soon, so you'll have some more help there.
We're in pretty deep, aren't we?
Then, now more than ever, you need to protect the people we've given a home to. Please. I can't have them die because of me.
I'll do my best.
Oh, ob sich die Geschichte jetzt auch dem Ende nähert? Ich weiß jetzt, dass es übrigens eine weitere Schiffsklasse noch gibt. Also jetzt keine Klasse-Schiff, sondern noch eine Stufe. Aber dazu muss ich das Upgrade haben für den Schiffshändler. Weil nur so komme ich an die nächste Schiffsklasse ran, also nächsten Schiffslevel. So. Der Klonträger. Elfon ist auch noch übrig. Kann es sein, dass es da der Asteroid ist vielleicht? So, aber ich will hier noch nicht hier weg. Hier gibt es noch Sachen zu erkunden.
I remember the carrier all right, but I don't remember it being out here.
Data unavailable. Most likely a clone carrier left over from the Okar Wars.
Hey, Hive, if you knew each of my earlier iterations, what can you tell me about the particular one I'm up against?
I can recall all of your versions, but to distinguish them characteristically is beyond my capabilities.
I guess all I really need to know is that now it's just me and him.
Ach du Scheiße. Ah, Moment. Ach, das ist so ein Ding wieder. Ah, hier muss es noch mehr geben. Da vorne ist noch Schrott. Boah, diese Schiffe waren ein Albtraum im ersten Teil, weil unzerstörbar und so weiter.
One of my earlier clones. This poor guy didn't make it far at all. I suppose I should be thankful for my comparatively long and eventful life.
This clone version refused to comply to the mission objective. I was left with no option but to terminate assistance.
Wait, you mean you killed me, Hive?
Certainly not. I ended compliance. Quite a different thing. What you see here should illustrate what happens to a craft without real intelligence on board.
Harter Burn. Ups. Ja. Ich sollte vielleicht mal eine Rakete umschalten. Gott verdammt. Warum auch immer das auf die andere Rakete geschaltet war. Und warum ich ständig auf diese blöde Taste komme.
I remember the carrier all right, but I don't remember it being out here.
Data unavailable. Most likely a clone
Warum sind das
carrier
plötzlich
left
Gegner hier?
over from the Okar Wars.
Ach, Retaliator-Drohnen?
Hive.
Nice.
If you knew each of my earlier iterations, what can you tell me about the particular one I'm up against?
I can recall all of your versions, but to distinguish them characteristically is beyond my capabilities.
I guess all I really need to know is that now it's just me and him. Are those G&B fighters coming at me?
Affirmative.
You're the one who impersonated Roslyn. You will pay for our fallen comrades.
Der hat allen erstes mir jetzt die Lieder auf den Hals
Battles here,
gehetzt.
buddy. Expect consequences. One of my earlier clones. This poor guy didn't make it far at all. I suppose I should be thankful for my comparatively long and eventful life.
This clone version refused to comply to the mission objective. I was left with no option but to terminate assistance.
Wait, you mean you killed me, Hive?
Certainly not. I ended compliance. Quite a different thing. What you see here should illustrate what happens to a craft without real intelligence on board.
Natürlich müssen wir auch auf einen Crawler rumhängen. Okay, das ist interessant hier. Riesige Container und Energiekernhalterung. Und ein ominöses Leuchten aus den Tiefen des Eises. Und komische Wurzelsysteme. Du Scheiße. Ah, Rohstoffe. Ich möchte behaupten, das könnte eine Art Nest sein.